welcome back to another episode of the podcast Entre Girls. My name is Filo, short for Filomena, in case you don't know. And I know, I've been away slacking on episodes, but as you know, I was in Portugal, and then like this weekend, not this weekend, what this weekend? We are almost at the end of September already, in the middle of September. Okay. But at the end of August, I came back to the UK, and it's all been a blur, let's say. Um, I had to take some days off, like literally settling down. It was a bit of a shock. Um, I spent like a month, over a month in Portugal, and when I came back, like obviously I came back, I spent like 3, 4 days at home, and then like literally doing the minimum, barely unpacked, um, just to settle down as well. And I know myself as well when I think pretty much everyone, but for me especially, when I change, um, when I go to another country, especially the temperature is completely different. Um, because when I arrived here, it was raining and cold, and I came from Portugal that was like 30 degrees every single day, almost, or more than that. So I was like, let me just stay at my house just in case I get cold, something like that. And nowadays, if you get cold, everybody's gonna be afraid you have coronavirus. So I was just like, let me just stay at home, chill a little bit, rest, and then we crack on with whatever we have to do. So after that days at home, chill a little bit. I obviously started to going out and everything, meeting my friends, and it was a bit of a shock. I don't know if I got used to how Portugal works or how everything is working there, but I got here and I was just like, why nobody has a mask? Like you can barely. I mean, most people do use masks, but for example, they only made as a rule that you have to use mask on uh, public transports. And even though some people, like most of the people, like half of the people, okay, half of the people don't wear it, and I'm like, why? Why? Shops is the same thing, and I'm just like, I'm out of place. What's this? In Portugal, everywhere you go, you have to have your mask to get in any place. You have to have your own mask because otherwise you're not gonna get in. And I'm just like, why people can't just follow simple rules? Is it that I know, like, not everybody agrees with the story of the masks, they have to use it, blah blah blah. But come on now. It's not that deep anymore. Anyways, I just had to adapt. Of course, I continued to use my mask, but it made me a little bit of confusion in the first days that I arrived here. Um, on that topic as well, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go back to work. That was the main reason why I came back at the end of August, because I thought I had to quarantine before starting going back to work, but I didn't have to. So I just had extra 2 weeks or so without working, which was good because I had some things to take care of. So was good as well. I had time to meet my friends as well, like with no obligations and stuff like that. So it was good in that aspect. But now going back to work, that's that's something that I am excited about. I mean, when people always complain like we should work 6 months and then have 6 months off. Well, I'm basically having that. I haven't been at work for 6 months, literally 6 months. Exactly the day that I'm gonna start working is gonna be so. I mean, not really because I have a few meetings so before that, but it's 6 months that I haven't been working. And I don't know if I ever said that here, but I work in hospitality, so it's one of the biggest. industries that had like a big, it was affected, I guess, the most uh, during quarantine because every place was closed. Almost places had to close down. Um, so I'm excited. I like working in hospitality, and my job is a fun place to be. So of course, every place has their good days and bad days, but I'm excited to actually interact with people. Obviously, now we have to follow all the procedures, social social distancing procedures, but still, I'm excited to see people. I'm excited to see the people that I work with. So that's a good thing. By the time you listen to this, I probably back to work anyways. So get tuned to the next episode because for sure I'm gonna have uh, something to say about that for sure. Also, I'm a bit concerned about how everything is gonna be regarding like cases, rising cases. Uh, I know already that since most people are back to work, back to school as well, back from holidays, whatever they were, some cases have been reported. Um, has been a rise in on cases. So I hope we don't have to uh, lock down again because I would definitely have to rethink all my life. I think most people. I mean, in my case, I don't know. I would probably have to look for another job, like invest in something that I can do from home. I know I have my shop online, but obviously that's a side job for now. I'm manifesting. That's gonna be something big soon or sooner. Uh, but for now, as it is not something that I can pay my bills with. Um, so I just hope that we don't have to quarantine again because hospitality obviously is gonna be like affected. I mean, some businesses are still affected by it. Um, also, they because before we had a number like of people, a minimum number of people that we could have, and now that number has reduced, so it's even less the capacity of people that we can have in each place. So that affects obviously every businesses. Um, hospitality, I'm talking about hospitality, of course. Restaurants, bars, you name it. But I'm just hoping that we don't have to go through another one, another lockdown, because that's not gonna be good for nobody. Nobody. Since I talk about my business, um, I'm still waiting on my new stuff. Still waiting for that to arrive. I don't know if there's any uh, problems with lockdowns because I've seen that some places have changed regulations. UK is one of them. Keeps changing it like every single day or every other week. There's an update on rules and things. So I just hope my new stuff is not, I don't know, somewhere just waiting to get approved to get into the UK. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. And in terms of content, well, I tried. August was actually, it was probably the most that I've worked since being on holiday. September, I'm still adapting. It's like, although I planned everything that I want to do, I can't get my head around of actually doing it. I must to admit. Does anyone feels like that? I'm like, I don't know if it's, when you travel, you had a good time, and then you go home and it's like, I don't want to do anything. I'm in I'm in that stage at the moment. I just want to get back to work. If that makes any sense. I should be happy to be back home and I mean here in the UK and having all my stuff. I can use to make loads of content with it, but I'm just like slowly getting into it. But at least for October, already planned because October is a big month, at least for me, because it's Black History Month here, and I always like to do something related to that. So keep an eye out for that. I'm planning on doing some giveaways as well, uh, videos related to that as well. So hopefully October will be a much more interesting um, month in terms of content from me, and I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out. In case you don't know, I have a YouTube channel as well. I need to always pull the plug. And also, I'm looking for some people to participate on podcasts. I have loads of ideas. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to leave any comments, you can just leave either a voice message on Anchor or just text me on or send me a direct message on Instagram. I will leave my name on the description of this episode, so you can check it out as well. Also, talking about content, I've been loving the feedback on my IGTV that I did about music, like little updates about music news, and I love it. I haven't done another one yet because, as I said on that episode, on that IGTV, didn't know if I would do something monthly, something weekly, bi-weekly, but I really love the feedback. I think that's something that I probably will do more. I'm still doing posts of playlists uh, in the blog where you can read. Is in both Portuguese and English. I'll always make sure that I do both. Um, that's something that I really like to do, and I've been structured in the way that I always bring some updates that I want to bring out, talk about new artists and stuff like that. But probably I'll bring that aspect to my Instagram as well because that's something that I really like, and the feedback has been great as well. If you haven't seen it, just go over there and give me your feedback. It's in Portuguese though, and I didn't do subtitles. I'm really sorry about that. I thought about it after, so that's something that I will definitely do better. I will definitely put subtitles on my next ones. And that's that. Just a little update on life, on my life. Keep an eye out for an eye out, not night out, eye out for the next updates about my workplace or going back to work because that's definitely something that I will update you on. And I hope you enjoy this little update of me. I'm back. I'm back in case you missed me. In case you didn't, well, I'm here. And go and listen to the other episodes. Don't forget that I always upload episodes in both Portuguese and English. So you can always listen to me in whatever language you prefer. And if you would like to listen to both with subtitles, you can always go head over to YouTube as well. I'm over there. My name is Filó Mendes, FILOMENDES. You can always find me there with the episodes with subtitles. And that's all for me. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you all in the next episode of the podcast. Bye.